Thank you.
It's battle time on The Voice this weekend as the singers go head-to-head with members of their own team to fight for a place in the next round.
One contestant knows better than most just how tough the music industry can be. Cleo Higgins first found fame as a teenager in the 90s, whereas you remember she formed the group Cleopatra with her sisters. Morning to you, Cleo.
Good morning.
We're loving the necklace, but it's not a necklace, is it?
It's like a collar.
We'll talk to you
high fashion stuff.
High fashion. We'll talk to you in a minute. First, though, we're going to have a little look at you in The Voice.
So, Cleo, nerves were clearly an issue.
You think? I was crying backstage.
Really?
I was crying.
But that looks like such a bold, out there performance.
I lost my voice the day of the show. I've been singing this song over and over again to make sure it was right, and I was happy the day before. Yes, I can hit those notes like it was nothing. I lost my voice. I woke up in the morning, I was like, guys, they were like, no! And the vocal coaches were really, really good at trying to make sure I kept my voice warm, and right into the last minute, to the point I was literally, you could see me physically shaking like a leaf. The nerves were like, so when I got on the stage, I'm a performer and I know how to compose myself. So as soon as I got on the stage, I thought it was like, right, showtime. So I looked like I'm really confident, but really I'm crapping myself. So,
you probably didn't want to say it quite like that, but
no,
people understand the sentiments.
Yeah, I was
maybe it's Saturday Night TV. But anyway, so that was, you were nervous then. You got through, which is fantastic. On Will's team.
Yes, on Team Will, they all turned round. I didn't expect all of them to turn round, if any. And with Will being there, I kind of knew that would be my choice, because we're both kind of mad, crazy people when it comes to music and creating. We're artistically similar, and our careers are artistically similar as well, in the sense of he's been in a high-profile band and had to extract himself from that and try and prove himself on his own, and how he did that, how his journey was. I'm hoping that he'll be able to help me on mine.
Is he as fun coaching you as he seems to be when he's on the show?
He's really funny. He's very similar to me. We're quite reserved, but we talk a lot of like madness. He's got a lot of words that he uses that no one understands, and puts them together in sentences, and they end up making sense, and you're like, oh, that's where he was going with it. But it's all fun, really.
Now, one of the things about The Voice, which is possibly a little different from other shows, is you do get people who've already had a history in the music business auditioning again, and that's your situation, isn't it? Because you had success, and it's kind of second time round in a way, isn't it? Was it a bit of a did you have to take a sort of a bit of a gulp and say, do you know what, I'll if you like, try again?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. The hardest thing for me was getting myself to the show. I missed the first production audition because I was just scared. I thought, I'm going to put myself out there, what am I doing? And I was like, I've made my decision. I told everyone, I'm making my decision, and I'm putting my foot down, not doing it. And my manager was like, 2 days later, are you calm down now?
Is it swallowing your pride thing?
Yeah, I just didn't want to do it. And he was like, you said you wanted to do it, now you say you don't want to do it. I'm not going to push you into doing it. But if you could change time and rewind and do it again on the day you were supposed to do it, would you do it? And I was like, possibly, yes. And he goes, right, well then you're going to Birmingham tomorrow because the production one's in Birmingham. I was like, what? And I went to Birmingham and I did it, and I got my letter through. I was on the blinds. I was like, oh my God. And it's all been worth it, so.
It is, as Doug says, it's quite unusual. There's lots of people who have been in the industry before, and that's a big jump to go back in again, isn't
it? The pressure of what people expect from you, a lot of the comments that have been made, like people like myself should be banned or shouldn't be allowed on the show, it doesn't make any sense. And I've been saying this time and time again. The best way I can put this is, you have a child and you raise them and groom them to be everything that they can be, and you tell them you can be a lawyer, a doctor, a singer, or whatever you want to be. You train hard and you can be that. But you don't tell them you can only do it once, and if something goes wrong, you can't go back to doing it again. You say you try harder and you keep working at it, you know, and you gain success from that. So I would hope that people understand that, and they think that the artists that do come on the show, it's not just about having a second chance, it's what they do, it's what they enjoy, it's what they love, and they need a platform to show that on, and why not The Voice?
And I suppose one of the things that in relation to the issue of kind of trying again, is that you're putting yourself up in a dangerous place, because if you get rejected, I mean, we've seen it once or twice, haven't we, in the series, where people who we know who they are, the judges don't, and they're having another go, and then they get rejected, and you can't help but think, as a viewer, you're thinking, that probably means they will, that's
Most of us are scared of rejection. I think more so those like myself who've been out there before have a reputation to uphold. But it doesn't really matter if they don't turn around. It doesn't take anything away from you as an act. It's that they only have 12 spots. They've got to pick very carefully out of hundreds of people of who they want on their teams. And they possibly have that person on their team already, and they don't want to have that matched up again with somebody else, because it's going to make it too difficult for the battle rounds and so on and so forth. I'm glad that I got picked, that's all I'm saying. And the people who didn't, that were out there, the Kavanagh, and, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't take anything away from them. They are brilliant acts, and I wish them all the best. And you know, it took a lot of guts for them to do that. So.
Good luck with the rest of the journey. Thank you very much, and apologies if anybody was offended by some of the language as well.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you very much. So Voice is on tonight on BBC One at 8:35, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Headlines.